everyone, it's me Emily. Today I'm going to be showing you my top cozy games. So I have some that hopefully you've not seen before, as well as some definite classics that I feel like everyone knows, but I wanted to talk about them. And these are the ones that I keep coming back to when I want to just relax, unwind, especially of a long evening. Maybe I've been at work all day. These are my favourites. One of the ones on this list I even cried over the first time I played it because it is so heartwarming and so lovely. So yeah, I'm a big fan of all of these games. I'm going to try and give some pros and some cons for each. With that, let's get on with the video. So firstly, I wanted to talk about the it girl of cozy gaming for a lot of people, myself included, which is Animal Crossing New Horizons. This game, because it came out during lockdown, I feel like it hit us at the perfect time, where loneliness was definitely a struggle for myself and I'm sure for a lot of people, and Animal Crossing just gives you that sense of community immediately. Your villagers miss you. If you don't play for a few days, they're gonna say, hey, where have you been? I've been worried about you. And I feel like that is very special and it makes me want to go back into the game. So yeah, I think that the villagers are really something that pulls me in. And I would say Animal Crossing is like the most consistent game. So I don't play it for hours and hours, at least I did during lockdown, but not really anymore. But I feel like I play pretty much daily for just 20 minutes and it's so perfect because you can just hop in for a little bit of time, check up on your island, see your villagers, and then call it a day. It's very low effort coziness, which I think is really nice. I guess the con with this game would be burnout. I know it's something that a lot of people do struggle with. My best tip would probably be try to play the game how it was traditionally intended, so maybe try not to time travel too much, try to maybe do a normcore island, or at least have a little normal section on your island where you don't worry about making really cool builds, you just make what your heart desires and you just play like how it was meant to be played. And I find that Animal Crossing keeps pulling me back for the new events. Like if I know Toy Day is coming up, I'm gonna want to hop onto my island because I find that really exciting. I love Animal Crossing, it has a very special place in my heart and I know it does for a lot of people. Moonstone Island was released in 2024, so you might not have heard of it and I've not seen as many creators play it, but it is so fun, very cozy, and if you like the other games on this list, you would definitely like Moonstone Island. It mixes farming, adventure, bits of magic, it's kind of got all the awesome elements. I play this on my laptop, I don't think it's available on Switch, but it really captured my attention because of the monsters. You fight them in what I believe is a Pokemon style battle. I've not actually played Pokemon, but I think that's what it was like referenced from. But more importantly than fighting the creatures, you can tame them, and if you tame them, they run along behind you and they're like little pets and they're so cute, and I really enjoy that feature. I just think there is something really cozy about flying on your broomstick back to your island, heading home. I really like that. And the villagers are awesome. They are really diverse and really thought out. I love Rowan, they are my favourite. I think that they're super duper cool, but like I say, all of the villagers are awesome. There's a real good sense of community in Moonstone Island. I think my main criticism for this game would be that you can't customise your characters. I feel like most games you're able to make the character that you play as look a bit like yourself, and that's something that most people really enjoy. And I would say for a game released in 2024, it's not like that awesome that you have to play as this one character. But I don't know, maybe there is a reason like that was inspired by something that I don't know about, but for me personally, I wish we could customize them, and I'm sure if you play, you would maybe like to play as yourself. I certainly wish I could play as a character that looked a little bit more like me. But yeah, that's my main criticism, but I do really enjoy Moonstone Island and I would recommend checking it out if you've not looked into it before. When I think of cozy games, my mind immediately goes to Stardew Valley. It really feels like a game that you play wrapped up in a blanket with a cup of hot chocolate next to you and you play late into the night. Stardew Valley is a life sim where you inherit your grandfather's farm and the very gentle goal is to restore it. However, that's really up to you how you want to go about that. If you like the fishing, you can fish to make your money. You can go really money focused and just plant loads of crops and really push on that. You can take your time, just enjoy the seasons, chat with the villagers. I love how open-ended the game is. For me, Stardew Valley feels super addictive. It's not that playing a little bit every day like Animal Crossing is. For me, it's when I feel like playing Stardew, I'm gonna play it for absolutely hours. I play it before I go to work, I get home, I still want to play more Stardew. However, those periods where I really want to play Stardew come a bit less frequently. Stardew Valley is also very modding friendly if you play it on the PC, and so you can actually really customize to get the experience that you want. If you want to change up the artwork, I love the original artwork, I think it's gorgeous, but if you feel like changing it out, you totally can. I played the next game during my first year of university at a time when I felt a little bit homesick, and this is A Short Hike. Now this game has an ending, unlike the others that I've mentioned, so it's not a kind of continuous game, but you play as Claire, who is a little bird and she's spending the summer with her aunt. As she explores the mountains around her aunt's resort, you collect feathers which will allow you to climb and fly higher and for longer. The ultimate goal is to reach the summit of the mountain, and I will not spoil exactly what happens when you do, however I will say this is the game that made me cry. There is a very endearing conversation. Wow, even talking about it I feel like I'm gonna get emotional, but it's actually fine, haha. There's just a very endearing conversation between Claire and her mum, so I would say if you feel homesick, especially if you happen to be missing your mum, maybe consider checking it out. It is very beautiful, very touching, kind of breathtaking. Like the big finale is so stunning, I love it. And once you complete the game, there is still little discoveries that you can make, so you can keep playing, or I have replayed the game a few times and it definitely has a good replay value. I'm definitely planning to do a let's play or kind of walkthrough of this game in the future, because for one of my favourite games it feels weird that I've not really talked about it on this channel before. If you're looking for something different to the kind of continuous games, then I would definitely consider checking out A Short Hike. Lastly, I wanted to throw out a quick special mention to phone games. I feel like phone games are not typically talked about in the kind of cozy gaming discourse, but why would you not want to have a little bit of joy with you on your phone? You're not always going to have time to sit at your PC or sit and play on your Switch. You pretty much always do have a phone with you. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is Animal Crossing for your phone. It's different, the experience is different, however the furniture is a lot better than what we have in New Horizons. It's really cool, your villages are very interactable with, I like to check in there. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is a one-time purchase, however I prefer that to the old way. It used to be a kind of continuous in-game purchase, and me, I don't like to spend money in games like that, so I wouldn't spend money but then you can't access a lot of the items. Whereas now with the one-time purchase you get access to everything, and I feel like that is a better way for it to be. And another phone game I really love is called Usagi Shima. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but it is a game that I like to check in every day. You just come in and little rabbits will visit your town, and it's very cute and fun. Okay, and those are my top cozy games. Please let me know if you have played any of these, which is your favourite, and if you have a game that I didn't mention, please leave me a comment down below so that I can maybe try it in a future video. With that, let me thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!